but 50 minutes of practice, no testing, no nothing. I mean, yeah, we get sim time, but it's not the same thing as going out here. I say this all the time. The guys in the early 2000s who were able to go test, and I know it's different, but were able to go test and do all those things, they got a huge advantage over guys who don't. Even the next generation. I've been able to do, I think, 3 tests in my entire National Series career. And, some of these guys that are coming up now in trucks and Xfinity, they haven't even been able to do any yet. So it's it hurts us as drivers not being able to work with our teams and continue to better the communication. But here's what I will say is my hat's off to NASCAR and everybody involved to make this happen, because I'm sure it took a lot of planning to do it, and it's a lot of fun.
What's turn 4 like? How tricky is that off that launch straight away?
Turn 4, I keep on creeping into it because I wrecked in the sim quite a bit there with the bumps, and you don't want to overstep it, you don't want to flat spot a tire. So it was just kept getting more and more out of it, and how much further can you go. I honestly think that the most treacherous one is, I want to say it's 7 before that left-hander loop, going into that right-hander. You hit it just wrong. I just nicked a wheel, and I got lucky it didn't shoot me into the concrete barriers like it looked like it did for a few others. So it's how greedy do you want to get for that lap time, and are you willing to pay the price doing it?
So what's the challenge there?
You just try to, if you can straighten it quicker, you're going to get a straighter shot to the left-hander. So if you turn in sooner, you can hit your right front wheel on that concrete barrier.
You talked about leaving here with a good points day.
Yeah.
We got New Hampshire coming up in a couple weeks. That has to be something that's circled on your calendar.
Oh yeah. I would say I started preparing as far as what I've liked at some of the other short tracks we've gone to, and some of the setup stuff I've liked probably 2 weeks ago. So if you're going to sneak your way into the playoffs by winning, I feel like that's a place that I can do it. I have a lot of laps there. It's definitely, it fits my style of racing. So we just got to make sure we execute on our part, unload with a lot of speed, and go attack.
Really proud of the effort. Travis Peterson and all our guys on our Chicago pneumatic compressor team did a good job making adjustments going into qualifying. Went out for that first lap and was like, okay, I think I have a decent package now I can work with. But yeah, that practice was definitely a struggle. We got some work to do tonight, figure out what we can do adjustment-wise, get ready for tomorrow. Track's a lot of fun, super challenging. It's everything I think we all thought it would be. And yeah, so, the day didn't go how I'd hoped it would go, but still made it second round, qualified well. But wanted to be starting from the pole, have a clear track. So we'll go to work. I think we have something to work with, which an hour ago I didn't think we did. So I'm really happy with what we were able to achieve in qualifying.
Now that you've been out there a little bit, can you expand a little bit more on the feel you have for the track and how it is?
Yeah, so there's some tight sections and bumpy sections, and the cars are hard to drive. But I don't think that that's unexpected. Based on all the simulation that we had done leading up to this week, and the month of simulation leading up to this week, I think everything was pretty representative of what we had today. But in real life, when you're doing 160 miles an hour between concrete barriers, it gets more real than it does on the computer where you can hit the reset button. But the track's a lot of fun, challenging, taking rubber well. I think it's going to be a good race tomorrow, good opportunity to put on a great show for a new crowd. And it's definitely neat. Walking around doing the track walk, you could kind of take it all in, but I can tell you 100%. Not one time did I see a building when I was on that racetrack. Like, you're so laser focused on what you're doing and where you're at. You're not thinking about anything else. So glad I was able to take it in on the track walk, because at speed you're definitely not looking around.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a lot of fun. We have to continue to work, continue to get better, and hopefully make things a little better for tomorrow.
How do you look across at your quasi-teammate over here, Shane, and go, he adjusted well?
Yeah, he's very good. He's a hell of a race car driver, and he's going to continue to get better, just like everyone. But he has a lot of experience in the street courses, and definitely you can see that.
Do you ask him a bunch of questions, and does he ask you a bunch of questions?
We are about to. We have a meeting coming up here.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.